Now the next property is, if a smaller numeral is written left side of the bigger numeral, then its value will be subtracted from the bigger number. What the property is saying, that if the smaller number is written left side of the bigger number, as we can see that the I is smaller and V is bigger, and I small number is on the left side according to property. Then what we have to do, we have to subtract the bigger from smaller. Bigger with smaller number. Then we have to subtract B minus 1. The value of B is 5 and the value of I is 1. Then we have to subtract the bigger number with the smaller number. Then we have to write B first, that is 5. Then I is on the left side, so we have to subtract 1. And this will give you 4. And this is the notation of number 4 in a Roman number. So we will write 4 as I and V. But we have to note one thing. I can be subtracted from B and X only. For example, we have already seen example for 4. Now we have to look for 9. So if you are writing 1x and 1 has been written on the left side of the bigger value x, and x is representing 10 and I is representing 1. So what we have to do, we have to subtract the bigger with the smaller number. So we have to subtract 10 minus 1 is equals to 9. So 1x is representing 9. Next is, if the smaller number is to the right side of the bigger number, we have to add to the bigger number. For example, x and b. X is representing 10 and it is a bigger number, and b is a smaller number, and the smaller number is on the right side of the bigger number. So whenever the smaller number comes after a bigger number, then you have to add. So x is representing 10 and b is representing 5. So smaller number comes on the right side, so we have to add. So 10 plus 5 is 15. So we will write xb is equals to 15 only. This is the correct way of writing. Children, whenever you are doing in the notebook, you have no need to show the addition. You have to just directly write the answer. Now the next one is, if the smaller numeral is placed between the two large numbers, then it's always subtracted from the large number immediately following it. So if you will see the example x1x. So here the middle number is coming between the two bigger symbols. So here the x is representing 10, the middle number I is representing 1, and the third symbol is representing 10. So we can see that 1 is coming between these two greater number. So what we have to do, we have to see the larger number is coming immediately after the symbol I. So you have to break this number. So firstly we will write first symbol, that is x, and the number which is following the larger number, we have to write it separately, that is 1x. So we will convert the Roman number into a number, then we will write 1x. And I told you, whenever the smaller numbers comes on the left side of the bigger number, we have to subtract bigger with smaller number. So x is representing 10 and I is representing 1. We have to subtract 10 minus 1 is 9. Then we have to add the two numbers together. 10 plus 9 is 19. This will give you the answer of x1x. Now let's solve the questions. Now you have to convert Hindu Arabic numeral into Roman number. So we have a standard symbols, and for the standard symbols we have a value for it. So this is the first number is 6. So we have a standard value for the symbol V. We know that V is representing 5, and if you will add 5 plus 1, then this will give you 6. So we have a symbol for 5, that is V. and we are adding. So whenever you are adding, you have to write this symbol on the right side. So we will write 1 as I on the right side. So it is showing 6. V1 is showing 6. Now next is we have to write the number 9 in a Roman number. We know that the standard symbol for the 10 is X, and X is representing 10. And if you will do 10 minus 1 is equals to 9. We know very well. And now here we are subtracting. So we are writing 9 as 10 minus 1. So for the 10, we have a standard symbol, that is X. Write the Roman number. And we are subtracting. Children, whenever you are subtracting, you have to write that 1 on the left side of the number 10. So for the 1, we will write I on the left side because we are subtracting. Now the next number is 18. Firstly, we will have to break this number into two parts, that is 10 plus 8. So for the 10, we know that the symbol for the 10 is X, and for the 8, we will write, and we know that 5 plus 3 is 8. So we have to write 5 as V. Then for the 3, we will write 3 I's because one symbol can be repeated 3 times and I can be repeated 3 times. So that's why we have written X, V, 1, 1, I. And it is showing 18. The next number is 22. And for the 22, you have to write 10. You have to break in 10 always. 10 plus 10 plus 2. And it is 22. For the 10, we will write X. We are adding, children. So you have to write every symbol on the right side. Here you can see that we are using plus sign. So we will always write on the right side. The symbols you have to write on the right side. And next is also 10. Then we have to write on the right side and one more X. And then again we are adding. Again we will write on the right side of the symbol X. And we have to now represent 2. And 2 we can represent with the 2 I's. And it is 22. For the 39, you have to break the number 10 in tens only. 10 plus 10 plus 10. This will give you 30 and plus 9. And you know very well, again we are adding the numbers. You have to write the symbol on the right side only. For the 10, we will write, there are 3 10s. So we will write 3 cross. And then for the 9, so we will not write one more X because we cannot write 4 times. The symbols cannot be repeated 4 times. It can be repeated 3 times only. So we will write 3X. And for the 9, we will write 1X. Because 10 minus 1, I told you, 10 minus 1 is 1X. So we will write 9 as 1X. So this is the answer for 39. X, 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 1X. Thank you so much.